What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a video of what I eat in a day on a GLP-1 medication. So I just started a GLP-1 last week, so this is my now second week on it, and I'm not gonna lie, doing pretty good. I have lost total of 7 pounds, which is pretty darn good. And yesterday I actually had like a little slice of cake because my parents celebrated their birthday over the weekend. They were out of town and they came back yesterday, and as soon as they got home they called me. They're like, come over, we have cake. And I was like, well, I'm not gonna say no because it's my parents and it's their birthday. So I went over, had a little slice of cake. I even left some cake on my plate, which is so unusual for me. Usually I like devour it all. And even throughout the week last week, I was able to eat pretty clean without like having a lot of like temptation to like eat things I'm not supposed to eat. I'm not technically like trying to deprive myself from things. So let me fix my hair, it looks ugly. So on Friday we went out and I had a ramen, and on Sunday after we went grocery shopping, I had some food that I wasn't supposed to eat. I had a ramen. And then on Monday, Matthew was eating an Uncrustable and I had a bite. So like, I'm like, well, if I want it, like I'm going to take a little bite, or I'm going to try it, or I'm going to eat it, like whatever. But I'm trying to eat as clean as possible. Even on Friday when we had a ramen, we actually shared it because I didn't want to eat it all by myself. But my go-to breakfast meal has actually been hard-boiled eggs with cottage cheese. So I have my hard-boiled eggs. I have one of those little machines that like steams and like cooks the eggs for you. I actually got it for free on a church bingo thing. And so I do like to warm up my eggs just a little bit because I do keep them in the fridge. So I don't know, I just don't want them like cold, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I just like to warm them up a little bit, even if it's just like literally 30 seconds, like something very like quick and easy. And I prepped these last night and now I'm gonna warm them up. All right, so just a couple of seconds, and then I like to, let me move this down so you can see me serving it. So here's what I have, like a pretty good hefty amount of cottage cheese, and that's it. So that's what I have for breakfast. I would accompany it with like a avocado, but I'm like, this is good enough. And honestly, like I've never been like a big breakfast person, so like this is kind of like the perfect in between to actually get me to eat, and it's pretty good in my opinion. I actually got this idea from Adeline Morin. She was like on a fitness journey and eating healthier, like low carb, high protein diet, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do. So yeah, it's pretty good. I love it. I have to say, I'm sorry if I'm like low energy. I literally just woke up and I'm like kind of like sleepy and tired. So I'm sorry about that. But you know, we're getting the day started. I have worked about like 30-ish minutes. So yeah, that's my breakfast. Okay, so I made it upstairs. So I usually, if I'm being honest, I have breakfast in bed majority of the time, just because as soon as I make breakfast, like at 8:30, 8 or whatever time it is, I'm gonna get up and get to work immediately. So I try to just have like a very chill, relaxing morning. So this is my water bottle. I just have it filled up with water. I also have Crystal Light on my nightstand, just ready to go in case I want to add Crystal Light. I've been drinking a lot of Crystal Light, so I'm gonna try to not drink as much Crystal Light. Kind of limit myself to like 1 or 2 a day, but at the same time, if it gets me to drink water, I'm not gonna avoid it. But yeah, this is my breakfast, so I'm just now hanging out. Our bed is obviously not made, but I'm just watching Maddie. I think that's how you pronounce her name, Maddie Dittler, on YouTube. I like watching YouTube videos in the morning, just kind of get myself started. Sometimes I read, just depending what I have going on that day, how I'm feeling is what I'm going to do, what I'm going to reach for. But this is how I'm starting my morning today. And honestly, love a slow morning. Okay guys, so I just logged into my computers. I still have like 10 minutes to kind of get me ready for work, and I brought up my planner because I need to just write down my schedule for the day. One thing that I haven't done this weekend and overall, like even Monday, like today's Tuesday, so yeah, I'm kind of like 3 days behind at this point, is I haven't done my dailies. So that's something that I need to catch up on. Maybe I'll do that during my lunch at one point. But even if I don't write in it, like as far as like my schedule or how the day went, if I don't remember or whatever, I'm going to at least write the prompt and like my little response to the prompt, because I try to keep it pretty simple. So I don't mind doing that, catching up with that. But so far that's the situation. But I do want to write down my schedule at least for the weekly section. I also want to fill out the rest of my meals and stuff for yesterday. So let's see. We have actually, like, I wouldn't say like a busy day. I haven't really even looked at my schedule, so I'm a little nervy. We'll take a look at that in a second. I don't want to worry about it right now. All right. So, okay. So this is what my planner looks like right now. This is yesterday, and then now we're on Tuesday. So I need to add my schedule situation so I know what's going on. Why is my schedule like that? Weird. I'll probably have to like, it says no connection. I'm gonna close it and reopen it. Hope for the best. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I got nervous for a second. Okay, so obviously at the top I have work from 9 to 5:30. And then I have to call insurance. Let me switch the angle so y'all can actually see. It is upside down, but sorry. And then I do have an appointment. And then at 11:30, another one, lunch. Pretty busy in the afternoon, so at 2:30. Yep, pretty much back to back. Oops. All right, so this is what my, I didn't mean to fall, schedule looks like for today. Not super busy. Thankfully, we don't really have much going on after work, so it's kind of empty as opposed to like yesterday. The day was pretty relaxed, like we didn't really do much. And then after work, I had to pick up my glasses, which are the glasses I'm wearing are new. I just got these. And then we went to the thrift store, which wasn't something we had to do, but we still did. And then we went to my parents' house. So that's pretty good. I did do laundry yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it up here. I only did one load. I didn't really do much. I'm gonna try to like spread it out during the week because I have maybe like one more load of colors and then a load of whites, so like anything white, and then towels. So yeah, I have a bad habit of like letting the clothes and laundry pile up, and then before you know it I'm like, oh, it's so much. So I want to try to like spread it out so I don't feel so overwhelmed. I also want to wash the bedding, so you know it does technically like add up. But yeah, that's what we have going on. So let's go ahead and get the workday started. All right, y'all. So I have some leftovers here from yesterday. So it's just pork chops and some asparagus. So let's get that. I made a bunch of dishes yesterday. So, and Matthew said I could have all the asparagus because he's gonna have some of these leftovers too. So I'm gonna warm all of these up. I'll have to ask Matthew the seasoning that he used because I would love for y'all to know what it is. I don't want to hold out. Oh no, my rubber band just popped. I'm just not going to touch my hair. I don't know what it is. I need to find like new little tiny rubber bands because the ones that I have, like they pop like immediately. It's ridiculous. Anyways, I have my serving pan. Okay, so I'm just gonna warm this up real quick. So, work has been a little crazy. Not in the sense that like, oh, we're busy or whatever, because we're really not. What's going on is that this morning, I don't know if they did it overnight or they did it this morning or when they like scheduled it, but IT updated my computer. They updated Microsoft and Outlook, or Microsoft Outlook, whatever it is. And so I log into my computer this morning, ready to work, like, all right, let's go, let's get the day started. And then my Outlook kept asking for my password. I was like, what in the world? And I kept inputting my password. And I was like, I'm pretty sure this is the password. Like, you've got to be kidding me. And so I ended up messaging my lead, and I was like, hey, like, my password isn't like taking it. I know for a fact I'm using the right password. Like, obviously, like, I logged into work, so like that's the password I'm using. And she's like, oh no, they might have updated your computer. And I was like, no, are you kidding me? I was like, so all of over the weekend and even like pretty much all of last week, they had told us like what time worked best for us, because obviously we have like clients to call, things to do, whatever. And so we had to like select a time that works best. So I told them Tuesday originally. Today, hold on, look at that. And anyways, I was telling y'all, so I told them Tuesday, and then the IT guy responded, was like, it's already full. I can get you in for March. And I was like, all right, perfect. So I already had it like on my schedule. I already had it like blocked off and everything. And then today all of this happens. I'm like, no, I can't look at my schedule. I can't see everything. Like, thankfully I had stuff written down in my planner already, but as soon as like, it's like, I had almost finished writing down my schedule, and then everything shut off, and I was like, oh no. So it was a mess. Thankfully, like, IT set up like a Zoom meeting with us, and we were able to get everything up and running within like maybe like 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. But I had to miss my first appointment. It was like a whole mess. Thankfully, I was able to email the client that I had the appointment scheduled with and reschedule. So that worked out. But it was like, as soon as I set everything up and finished with the rush of getting things ready, it was like, all right, let's go. So it's been a little chaotic, but I don't think it's like necessarily chaotic. It just felt that way because of the update and feeling like a little bit like rushed and lost. But other than that, I'm good. But thankfully, Matt had prepared dinner last night, and there was a lot of leftover. So I'm really grateful for that, because I don't have to do anything for like lunch. But yeah, I think this is pretty good. I'm really excited. I'm gonna go upstairs and eat, because so my lunch is at 1 o'clock. It's 12:35, and I was like, let me just run downstairs. I didn't take a break because of the whole update situation. So I was like, let me go downstairs, warm it up, and I can eat while kind of working, doing what I have to do right now. So let's go back upstairs. I was listening to a podcast, and it's so good. Yeah. So good, Matthew. You did such a good job.
That one's yours.
Delicioso. This one, the cut up one?
Yeah.
Because I want a man cut up so I don't struggle sitting down and eating. Hey y'all, editing Anabel here. It's literally 6:32 right now. I said I'm editing. I'm literally editing right now. I have my computer in front of me. And we already finished out like dinner. So I'm gonna be honest, what I put in the vlog is from yesterday's dinner. So that's just like an example of what we normally would like eat and have for dinner. But today it was just a more chill night. And honestly, like, and it looked pretty, and I forgot to record it, I'm gonna just be honest. But I made just nachos with like cheese and beans and just pretty simple meal. It didn't have protein in it, but what I'm gonna do, because I'm probably gonna get hungry later on, is I'm gonna have more eggs, so another 2 eggs with cottage cheese, just like end the night, and then that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you want to watch more of my videos, please subscribe, and I will talk to y'all on, I changed my schedule up, so it's still getting used to it. I'll see y'all on Thursday. Bye, you guys. Love y'all.